Sam walks down a busy city street, rain coating the sidewalk as she makes her way over the crowded pavement, dressed in a long rain jacket. Cars make their way down the road beside her, lightly splashing water close to her feet. Another person walking in the opposite direction with their head staring at the phone in their hands approaches Sam. For a second, she thinks this person will get out of the way. Curious, she keeps walking. The person makes contact, bumping into Sam. Sorry, the person says, not even stopping to say anything else before moving on. Flustered and a bit angry, Sam turns around. Hey, you should really watch what you're doing. Sam yells at the retreating back of the other person, but her shout is not answered as the bumpy disappears in the crowd, their face still buried within their phone. Sam grunts and turns around, walking farther down the sidewalk. She reaches a corner and turns around it, seeing the large company building in the distance. The company's logo stands on top of the building, shining out for everyone to see. Jesus, astronauts from space can see that fucking thing. Sam takes a look at her watch, which looks beat up and worn, before walking again towards the building in distance. Eventually, over rain-soaked pavement, Sam reaches the doors of the company. She places her hand on it, and someone comes walking out, clad in a suit. She goes to walk inside, and the man in the white coat walks past her, heading inside. Are people just not paying attention today? Again, with some hesitation, Sam places her palm on the door and walks inside to a large modern lobby. Rain splatters the glass windows as TVs bearing the company's logo occupy positions on the walls. A few chairs are set to the left, signifying their place as the waiting area. And Sam stares ahead, seeing a long desk. At the desk, there's a man talking on a phone as he glances at the computer in front of him. Slowly, Sam makes her way to the man, her tattered sneakers moving across the clean granite floors. Sam reaches the desk and waits as the man seems to be finishing his conversation. That's great. Thank you. We'll see you then. The man puts the phone down and he looks at Sam. Are you here for the product test? The man asks, but Sam's eyes have been drawn downward to the sheets of paper in front of the man. Miss? The man asks again. Sorry, yes, I am. Sam rushes back, looking away from the sheets of paper. The man leans down, grabs a pen and a sheet of paper. From Sam's vantage point, it appears that the sheet of paper is a list of names. At least that's what it looks like upside down. Your name, the man holds his pen above the list of names. Sam Jacobs, Sam answers back quickly, hoping to redeem herself from her momentary tuning out. Thank you, Sam. Take a seat over there. The man gestures in the direction of the waiting area, where there are already a few people seated. Thank you. Sam walks away as the man's phone rings again and he grabs the phone. Sam finds her way to the waiting area and sits down in the only available chair. She looks around the gathered group of people, sees an old man, a quiet guy in a hoodie, and a makeup adorned woman, talking with excitement to her phone. Guys, I'm just about to do this product test. The woman moves closer to the phone. And I can't say what it is. Well, because I don't even know what it is. The woman whispers in the phone and backs away, still smiling at his phone. Wow, didn't think they existed in real life. Fascinating. Sam leans back in the chair as the woman still talks into the phone, somehow coming up with new things to talk about. Soon enough, she's going to be talking about the color of these chairs. Taking her attention away from the woman, she looks over the guy in the one of the other chairs. She sees that he also has a phone on and seems to be playing some sort of video game. A set of earphones seem to be running from the man's ears to the phone, but somehow Sam can still hear the ping of the video game. Observing the man, he seems older than the clothes he wears. For a moment, Sam wonders if he still lives at home or if he's one of those antisocial web developers. Probably still lives at home. Sam looks over the white-haired older man with lines on his face, but somehow quite thin. She notices the cardigan, shirt, and thin pants that adorn his torso and legs, but most of all, she notices how he's sitting quietly, not doing anything at all, just waiting. However excited it is to see someone just sitting still. Before her thoughts can reach for society's insistence on always being entertained and never taking a moment to be still, Sam hears footsteps approaching. She turns around and sees a tall, blonde-haired man clad in a white coat and holding a clipboard in his hands. A long smile appears on his face. Momentarily, it draws mixed feelings for Sam. She should be happy to see someone else so happy, but her other feeling tells her that it's fake somehow. But it cannot be fake, because then if the smile is fake, what about the rest of the person? Hello, everyone. I'm Howard. I'll be guiding you all through the product test today. Howard stands for everyone else and smiles, still drawing that strange feeling of Sam. Sam and the older man are looking at Howard, but the others are still engaged in their phone activities. Could I get your attention? Howard asked again as Sam noticed his smile start to fall. Sam and the older man look between them as if agreeing. Both of them set out to engage the others. Sam goes over to the quiet man and taps him on the shoulder as the older man reaches the other woman about to interrupt her ongoing screaming. Hey, pay attention, Sam says, and the man's eyes perk up. Finally seeing Sam, Hurley puts his phone away. Sorry, the man quietly says as he quietly waits. Sam sees that the older man is with the woman. Hey, miss, I think you should shut that down, the older man quietly says, trying to get a word between toward a word still echoing from the woman's mouth. Shut it down. I'm on a 24-hour stream. I can't just shut it down. Sorry, everyone. I was just interrupted, the woman complains, trying to keep her posture the same as she looks in the camera. Ma'am, if you don't shut down the stream, I cannot let you into the test, Howard says. The older man backs away. Why is that? Don't you want publicity in my channel? The woman asks, finally looking away from the phone. Of course, just after the product is released, not before. Howard says, the smile rapidly falling from his place. Ah, this is one of those fake nice guys. Fine, fine, I'll turn it off. The woman looks into her phone. Sorry, everyone, but I have to shut down the stream early. Don't worry, I'll tell you everything about it when I'm done. For now, toodles and have yourself a glorious day. The woman turns off the phone and looks over at Howard. With everyone's attention on him, Howard gestures around behind him. Thank you, and if we'll come this way, we'll get the product test started, and welcome to the company. Howard starts to walk away, and everyone quickly rises from the chairs and falls after him. Sam walks a few steps back from Howard as the older man reaches her side. Thanks for the hand, by the way, the older man says. No problem at all, Sam replies as they are within short distance of the set of doors by the desk. I'm Ivan, by the way. Ivan holds out his hands. Sam grabs Ivan's hand, shaking it quickly, and takes her hand back just as they reach the doors. Suddenly, a door is open and a tray of various types of devices, from laptops to phones, exits the doors, pushed by a woman in a white coat. Everyone moves out of the way as the tray and the woman pass by. Then Howard walks through the still open doors, followed by everyone else, passing through. And as the doors close behind them, Sam looks around at the long hallway she and the others find themselves in. As she walks, following along with the group, she notices that there are rooms on each side of the hallway with a wide see-through window. Glancing through the glass of one of the lit rooms, she sees a group of people holding devices in their hands as a white-coated person stands at the table. Walking farther on, she notices that there are rooms where the window is covered, thus not allowing Sam to look in. Drawing her attention away, she looks at Howard's back. Howard, are the people in these other rooms, are they testing the same product we're going to be testing? Yes, Howard says. Why are some of the rooms blacked out? Sam asks as she notices that Howard is starting to slow down, reaching into his pocket and taking out a plastic card. I can't tell you that. Howard walks over to the door, swipes the card against the reader, and something clicks within the door as Howard grabs the handle and opens the door. Come on in. Howard walks into the room, followed by others. Sam is the last person to walk into the room, already getting a sense of unease. Walking into the room, she sees a large table, a collection of cell phones on it. Howard stands at the front of the table. Everyone, please take a seat and we'll get started. Howard gestures to the set of chairs before him as everyone quickly sits down. Sam glances at the underwoman and man and wonders if this is the longest they've gone without looking at their phones. They must be anxious to get their hands on these phones. Now, before we get started, I feel we should get to know each other a bit better. You already know me, but let's go around the table and have everyone introduce themselves. Howard gestures, looking to his right at the younger woman. Hi, I'm Olivia, and I'm just about good vibes and being good to each other. Also, you all should subscribe to my Insta. I'm Olivia Goodness. I do daily videos, vlogs, makeup materials. Olivia seems to be trying to say something else, but Howard holds up his hand. Olivia, that's good for now. Let's keep it moving. Howard glances at the hoodie-clad man to Olivia's right. I'm Jack. Jack lowers his eyes and seems to be playing those hoodie strings. Anything else you would like to share, Jack? Howard says. I like video games, Jack says, trying to escape eye contact from Howard. Good, good. Okay, moving on. Howard's eyes fall upon Sam. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a barista, Sam says, meeting Howard's eyes. Sam, and she's a barista. Okay. Lastly, Howard looks over at Ivan. Hello, I'm Ivan, and I'm a retiree. Sam says, glancing around the table, everyone. Good, good. All right. Now that introductions are out of the way, let's get to what we're doing today. You might have noticed the phones on the table. Each of you will grab a phone and test it. We don't ask that you use it in a specific way. Just do the things that you would normally do with your own phone. And if you have feedback, please let me know. For the most part, I'll leave you alone, but I'll be coming in and out to check the Howard starts to walk away and stops just as he grabs the handle. Have fun, everyone. Howard opens the door and exits, leaving the group alone with their devices. Instantly, Olivia and Jack reach for the phones, each of them grabbing for one, while Sam and Ivan slowly reach for one. Although just as Sam grabs the phone, she feels a spike of pain and she takes her hand back. She sees on one of her fingers there's a small amount of blood. She looks on the phone and sees the blood disappearing into the device. Strange.